You're tuned into the Black Nation of Israel. In this video, I'm going to focus on in the book of Isaiah, chapter 44, verses 6 through 8. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, the King of Israel, the King of Israel, and his Redeemer, the Lord of hosts. I am the first, and I am the last, and beside me there is no God." Now, many people take this scripture and says that many of our people will take this scripture and say that that there is no Son. It's only one God. And reject the Messiah, Christ, our black Messiah. They will reject our black Messiah, Christ, the Son. But what they don't realize is that during this time, during Isaiah's time, the Son was not on earth yet. It was prophesied that he was going to come in Genesis. You see, it was prophesied. He haven't came yet during this time. You see, this is why the scriptures say there is no God but him. Now let's go to verse 7. And I'm going to elaborate some more on this in this video. Let's go to verse 7. "And who as I shall call and shall declare it and set it in order for thee, since I appointed the ancient people." Now I'm going to hold up right there because I wanted to talk about this, where it says, "I appointed the ancient people." Here we have right here, the God of Israel is saying that he appointed the ancient people. There should be no black brothers and sisters talking about they are from Egypt or any other place, any other faith or belief system. They should be embracing that they are Israelites, because for one thing, it says the God of Israel appointed the ancient people. So if he appointed the ancient people, the God of Israel is your true God. It shouldn't be no black man and black woman talking about the Egyptians or from Kemet. It should be, because here is the God of Israel saying that he appointed all the ancient people, And the thing is, and it says, "And the things that are coming and shall come, let them show unto them." Everything that exists came from the God of Israel. Because this Bible is an Israelite book. It's dealing with the Israelites and Judah, specifically Judah. He said he appointed the ancient people. He made the ancient people, the ancient Egyptians, the God of Israel, put them in power, and he took them down. But no, some of our people are rejecting the God of Israel and want to embrace Egyptian gods and goddesses, which is the result of those gods and goddesses are really fallen angels of Lucifer, the third of the angels who fell with Lucifer. That's who they really are. They're going down a destructive path, and if they keep rejecting the God of Israel and his son, they're going to wake up and open up their eyes in a lake of fire. Running after the gods of Egypt and Kemet, you see. Verse 8, it says, "Fear ye not, neither be afraid. Have not I told thee from that time, and have declared it? Ye are even my witnesses. Is there a God beside me? Yea, there is no God, I know not any. There is no God, I know not any." Now, earlier in this scripture, earlier in this video, I was talking about how the reason why it is saying there is no God, I know not any, there is no God beside me, is because the Messiah did not arrive yet. You see. But he was prophesied to come in the scriptures. In Genesis, it prophesied of him. In Genesis chapter 3, verse 15. And then when you go back up to verse 6 of what I just read, it says, "I am the first and I am the last." Christ, in the book of Revelation, he made that same statement. So what a lot of our people don't realize, the ones who reject the New Testament and the Messiah, is that when you read in the Old Testament, you're reading about the Christ who's speaking to the Israelites. This was Christ who was speaking to the Israelites. You see, the Father put all things in the Messiah's hands. Christ was the one who led the Israelites out of Egypt. And say that they drank from that spiritual rock, which was Christ, is the Israelites. The Israelites drank from that spiritual rock, which was Christ, the Messiah, our black Messiah. He was the one who was leading them. I got an upcoming video that I'm going to go into greater detail about it. And also, a lot of people don't understand this Hebrew word called Elohim. The word Elohim can be used as singular or plural. So the word God in Hebrew is Elohim. It can be singular or plural too. This is why Christ is God, or Elohim. Also, this is why Genesis say, "Let us make man in our image." That was the Father talking to the Son. The word Elohim, the Hebrew word Elohim or Elohim, can be used as singular or plural. This is what a lot of people don't realize. The word God is singular or plural. In Hebrew, it's pronounced Elohim, and or Elohim, however you want to pronounce it. But it's singular and plural. So that this is why Genesis say, "Let us make man." That was the Father and the Son. The Son was sitting side by side with the Father. And Isaiah, he said that the Son, referring to the Son, he is the everlasting Father. You see, Christ in the Old Testament, it was Christ speaking to the Israelites. Christ was speaking to the Israelites also in the Old Testament. When you read passages of Scripture, you see, a lot of our people don't realize this. The ones who non-messianic. And this is why they don't understand, because they don't understand the word God. God can be plural. Elohim it can be used as plural. But a lot of people would not comprehend that. You see, only the elect of Israel will be able to receive this truth, that Christ, the Messiah, is Elohim also. But yeah, in verse 7, it says the God of Israel appointed the ancient people. Isaiah 44:7. You say, and the things that are coming and shall come, let them show unto them. If the God of Israel appointed the ancient people, like the ancient Kemites, the ancient Israelites, the ancient Babylonians, it shouldn't be none of our people embracing the Kemet religion, the Egyptian gods and goddesses, which is nothing but fallen angels. Every last one of our people should be saying that they Israelites. Until next time, peace.